About 30 volunteers from the Dixie Sunrise Rotary and the Sun River Hiking Club offered a helping hand in preserving and in many cases blocking off trails on Snow Canyon State Park's southwest side. Illegal trails veering alongside this popular biking, hiking, and walking trail in IVINS continues to confuse those recreating here, even the desert tortoise.
One, it creates a network of trails that are really confusing to other visitors, makes them hard to kind of discern what's a real trail and what's not a real trail. But more importantly, other than confusing visitors, this is really sensitive tortoise habitat that we have out here.
Volunteers gathered early at the entrance to the southwest corner of the park, known as the Tow Trail. Here they are asked to help put up signs to be placed in the ground marking the red rock trails created by travelers who decide to make their own pathways. They also collect and place rocks to hopefully eliminate or reduce some of those illegal trails on this section of the park.
They want us to do some trail maintenance. There's some trails out here that people have been cutting through, and what it does, it destroys the tortoise habitat. So if we block off those trails and keep the people from going out there, then we'll preserve the tortoises, and we all love the tortoises.
All of the closure signs have been pulled out of the ground and destroyed. The trail braiding and the trail network has gotten a little bit worse, and so unfortunately this is a kind of a persistent problem area, and we're just trying to hit it again and again get that message across that there's designated trails out here for you to enjoy. This simply is not one of them.
The volunteers also pulled up unwanted weeds growing in the area to clear the pathway to visitors, including protecting those that continue to wander through here.
It really is great to feel like you're doing something to give back just a little bit to a place that we love so much.
This is what it's about. You're supposed to do service and help and not be a knife and fork Rotarian.
While this is part of Snow Canyon State Park, it is not within the fee area. About 320 acres was purchased by the state 15 years ago, specifically to protect tortoise habitat. Desert tortoises are native to this area, and while no tortoises have reportedly lost their lives due to park recreators, there are still concerns.
There's always the concern with really young tortoises. They can be the size of a $50. There's concern that somebody going too fast on a mountain bike, maybe not being able to stop soon enough. But what it does is it just reduces food availability for them. It compacts the soils, which makes it harder for burrowing and those sorts of things.
Yeah, you usually see a few of them every single year, but they hide pretty well, so probably people have walked past them and haven't even noticed that they were there. So
I didn't think I'd see any. Not only did we see one, we saw one kind of baby one, then we saw a bigger one. It's been a great day for tortoises, and they are hungry.
This desert tortoise seems to like visitors' shoes, and my camera, of course. It stole the limelight several times. Because people ignore the signs and displace the rocks marking closures, volunteers are needed every couple of years to remark these trails. Park officials are hoping that a little bit of education on damage caused by off-trail travel will go a long ways. From Snow Canyon State Park in IVINS, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.